My name is Josh Piercy. I work for the Oklahoma City Fire Department. I've been in the fire service since 2001, and I'm currently assigned to the Special Rescue Station for the Oklahoma City metro area. I'm excited to be coming back to FDIC in 2016. FDIC is a great opportunity for crews to meet people from across the country and get ideas and network, and then take those ideas back to your department and share them with your members. This year I'm putting on a class called First on Scene for Water Rescue Operations. This course is designed for all levels of responders, from the swiftwater technician to the brand new firefighter. We're going to break down water rescue operations into some simple parts: pre-planning, size up, some initial on-scene decisions that you need to make as soon as you arrive, and then we're going to go over some training tips and ideas, some drills and skills that all crews should be able to perform. Water rescues happen at an alarmingly high rate. My experience comes from floodwater. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, Oklahoma City will respond to several high water incidents. We go from the creeks completely dry to the water up over the houses. These can be very trying times for companies. You don't want to be caught off guard. What we're going to talk about is predicting where some of those areas happen, being able to read that flood water when you arrive on scene through the tips of hydrology, picture identification, looking at water patterns and being able to predict where the victims are going to be, where you need to be, where the other companies need to respond to. We're going to talk about, so that's pre-planning. When I arrive on scene, we're going to size up, we're going to look at the water patterns, we're going to look at flow, current, read the signs that it's making, and then be able to determine where we're going to make a successful rescue. We're going to talk about missing persons. Sometimes we make water rescues and there's no one to be rescued, or they're somewhere downstream and we don't know if they're still rescuable or they're a recovery. We're going to talk about how to, some helpful tips on how to determine rescue versus recovery, some ideas of how to search the bank effectively, some downstream things that you need to put in place before you put lots of crews on that water searching or on the banks where they're in extremely high danger. We're going to go over some training tips. So for crews that aren't swiftwater technicians, that's fine. You should still be able to do a couple of very basic, essential rescue techniques. We're going to talk about some things that are on every engine, every ambulance, police car, some things like that you can use to rescue. We're going to talk about throw ropes. We're going to talk about downstream curtains. We're going to talk about inflated hose, downstream, upstream spotters, and really getting into the water rescue. We're also going to talk about how we train. It's important to train to the level of the calls we're going to be making. We don't usually pull hand lines and just gym shorts and t-shirts and then say we're ready to go into a house fire. We usually do a little more training than that. The same should be true for water rescues. We have to put in the time ahead of time, or those calls are going to swarm us when they happen. So I'm going to issue some challenges. We're going to talk about some things that you to take back to your department and try with your crews and see how it goes. Hopefully this gives you kind of an idea of what we're going to talk about this year at First on Scene for Water Rescue Operations. I look forward to seeing everybody there and meeting you, and for a pretty exciting year. So thank you for your time, and hope to see you in April.